All right, let's talk about fueling your body for the long haul. It's really a science, isn't it? Get it right, and you feel like you're flying. But get it wrong, well, you hit that wall. Hard. So in this explainer, we're going to break down the complete blueprint for mastering endurance nutrition. Oh man, if you've ever been there, that feeling when your energy just completely bottoms out mid-race, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hitting the wall, they call it, and let me tell you, it's not about a lack of willpower. Nope, it's a fueling problem. And guess what? We're going to solve it right here, right now. Okay, so let's get into it. The best way to think about this is to picture your body as this incredible high-performance engine. Seriously. And just like a race car, it needs very, very specific fuel to run at its best, especially when you're asking it to go for hours and hours. And you know, it doesn't matter if you're gearing up for a marathon or you're one of those crazy people tackling an ultra that lasts from sunup to sundown, and then some. The basic rules of nutrition, they're pretty much the same. It's all about one thing: sustained energy output. So here's the absolute key. During these long events, your body kicks into its aerobic system. Now, think of this system as this super efficient but kind of slow-burning engine. The amazing part is that its fuel tank is almost bottomless. But you can't just floor it like a sprinter. It needs a constant, steady drip of fuel to keep up with the insane amount of calories you're torching. Okay, so where do we even begin? Well, it's not on the morning of the race, that's for sure. It starts way before that, with what you're eating every single day. This is your daily fuel mix. This is the bedrock of your entire performance. When you look at the ideal plate for an endurance athlete, one thing just screams at you, right? That huge slice of the pie that's all about carbs. They are, without a doubt, your number one fuel source. We're talking 50 to 65% of your total calories every day. And let's get specific here. The goal is somewhere between 6 and 10 grams of carbs for every single kilogram of your body weight. Think of this as the high-octane stuff. This is what tops off your muscle glycogen, which is basically your body's built-in, ready-to-go energy tank. All right, next up, protein. And this might actually surprise you. We're looking at 1.2 to 2.0 grams per kilogram. Some studies even suggest that endurance athletes might need more protein than strength athletes. Why? Well, it's not just for building big muscles. It's crucial for repairing all that tiny damage that happens during training, day in and day out. And of course, we can't forget about fats. They should be making up about 20 to 35% of what you eat. Fats are a really dense source of energy, sure, but they're also absolutely essential for helping your body absorb key vitamins, like A, D, E, and K. So we've got the big three fuels down, but what about the spark plugs? That's where these micronutrients come in. B vitamins, they help you actually make energy. Iron, that's what carries oxygen to your muscles. And electrolytes like sodium and potassium, they keep your fluids balanced. You need every single one of them working perfectly. Okay, so our daily foundation is solid. Now, let's fast forward. The big event is just around the corner. This is where things get really interesting. This is where strategic fueling comes into play. So here's the classic playbook: carb loading. About a week out, you start tapering, dialing back the training to let your muscles rest. Then, for those last 3 days, you really ramp up your carb intake. What does this do? It basically supersaturates your muscles with glycogen, making absolutely sure those energy tanks are filled to the brim on race day. Now, for that all-important pre-race meal. A really good rule of thumb is the 1 to 4 rule. You're going to want 1 to 4 grams of carbs per kilogram of your body weight eaten 1 to 4 hours before you start. See how that works? It's a sliding scale. The closer you are to the start, the less you eat. The key thing here, and I can't stress this enough, is to experiment with this during your training runs. Don't try anything new on race day. Okay, the gun goes off. We're in the race. Your engine is humming, and it is burning through fuel fast. This right here, this is probably the most critical fueling window of them all. And this quote from the research, it just nails it. Hitting the wall isn't because you've run out of fat. Your body has tons of fat. It's because you've run out of carbohydrates. You see, your body can't burn that fat fast enough with carbs to help. And that's exactly why taking in carbs mid-race is, well, completely non-negotiable. So what are our options here? What's in the toolkit? Well, you've got your sports drinks, your gels, your chews. They're all fantastic because they give you simple carbs fast. Things like bananas and oranges are great too. And hey, if you're doing one of those super long events,
We're talking over 4 hours. You might even need to think about salt tablets to replace all the sodium you're sweating out.
Now, this brings up a really big topic in the endurance world. I'm sure you've heard of it. What about all these high-fat diets? The fat loading or keto approach. The whole idea is that you can train your body to be a better fat-burning machine, right?
Well, let's look at what the science says. And honestly, it's pretty clear. Short-term, high-fat diets, they actually show a negative impact on performance. And what about the long game? Sticking with it for over 7 weeks. Still, no proven benefit. So the takeaway here is simple but crucial. The research just doesn't support high-fat diets for boosting endurance performance. Period.
You did it! You crossed the finish line. Awesome. But wait, the job's not quite over yet. Now we hit the final and honestly, the most overlooked part of the whole process, recovery.
Right after you finish, think of your muscles like little sponges. They are just desperate to soak up nutrients, so you've got to get some carbs in you as soon as possible to start refilling those glycogen stores. Then, pair that with about 6 to 20 grams of high-quality protein to get the repair process started. And for hydration, the rule is 16 to 24 ounces of fluid for every pound you lost during the race. But that first snack or drink, that's just a Kickstarter. To really finish the job, you need a good, solid, balanced meal within the next 2 to 4 hours. That's what gives your body everything it needs to repair, rebuild, and, yeah, come back even stronger for the next one.
So let's boil this all down. What's the blueprint? It's 3 simple steps. 1. Build your daily foundation, every single day. 2. Get strategic with your event fueling, plan it out. And 3. Prioritize your recovery. Don't skip it. If you can nail these 3 things, you're absolutely on your way.
So in the end, it all comes back to this. Your body is this incredible, finely tuned engine. It's capable of some truly amazing things. The only question left is, are you giving it the premium fuel it needs to win?